Well, here's the knife I always come back to. It is good old faithful Buck Model 110 Folding Hunter. This is the standard version that I've had for several years, 5, 6 years now. That I liked when I first was really getting into knives. I loved the nostalgia, history of this knife. It originated in the 1960s and has been a popular hunting knife ever since. Even EDC knife for a long time until lighter, these type of knives became popular with pocket clips and all that. There was the Buck 110, and it still is pretty popular. Who knows how many of these things Buck sells every year. But I've decided to get mine out tonight. Just dropped it up a little bit, put that nice sharp edge back on there. At least I think so. Well, maybe needs a little more. Okay, we can work on that. But this is the standard version, 420HC steel. I got this at Dick's Sporting Goods for like 30 bucks. And this is just one knife that I'll always have in my collection. No reason to sell it. There's no resale value in a $30 knife now. If you get, upgraded versions, maybe you have a resale value, but now I could get my 30 bucks back, I'm sure. But yeah, it's not worth it. A lot of videos on this channel with this knife in it from back in the beginning. Looks like I just need maybe to touch up the back a bit more, but we'll get it razor sharp. Now the fit and finish on this, in my opinion, is just fantastic. Buck does a great job. Lockup is just solid. No rockabye baby, whatever you want to call it. No movement, solid. And that's what made this knife so popular too, man. It was rock solid like a fixed blade knife back in the 1960s. Now, a few years ago, they came out with this modernized version, much lighter in weight because it has aluminum scales instead of brass, or not scales, but the bolsters and liners. Wood scales, standard version. This is micarta. It has a deep carry pocket clip and thumb stud opening and modern S30V blade steel. So, in my opinion, this is the best version of the Buck Model 110 due to the lightweight, the steel handle material. I do like micarta. Now it doesn't have like the pretty look of the standard version. It's got the more of a look that you'd see on a tactical knife. If they made the blade with like a black coating on it, we got the tactical Buck 110 right here. One thing, these thumb studs get a lot of hate. I think they're a little too fat for a thin blade like this. What I would have loved to see on this sport model was a thumb disc that rests on the top, like an Emerson knife. I think that would have been nice for the Buck 110. I think they did release a model like that exclusively through Smoky Mountain Knife Works, and I think it had a stag handle. Who knows how many of those they made? I think I have seen one for sale in recent years. So maybe they'll do it again someday, but who knows? But guys, if you don't have a Buck Model 110, go find yourself one. I'm sure you can find one at a pawn shop or eBay, the Facebook groups, or if you don't mind paying full price, they cost 65 bucks at Walmart. And you get you actually get a nicer version than this. This was the last year they used this like diamond wood handle scale. Now it's a nice ebony. I think it does look nicer with the ebony. I just haven't gotten one. I just don't need it. Maybe in a different steel. I'll get the ebony wood. Keep this my old faithful 420HC version. We'll see how time progresses and if I get another buck 110. But that's it, guys. Just wanted to show that, share that, and we'll get back to touching up the edge and get this razor sharp for whatever order of business comes its way.